There we go, 25 minutes. That's better. Okay, so hello, the duck. Okay, so he's either going for a Chinese or he's just going to approach at like c15. Either way, it doesn't really affect my choice for the upper right. Okay, so he is going to go for the high approach here. So there's definitely strong theory here. I just don't know it. C4 is emphasizing the left side. I feel like a pincer here would be fine. I'm just not comfortable with my knowledge of these Joseki. Yeah, let's go for it. I think it's the right move. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of moves here. I know d16 is a possibility, c18 is a possibility. c16 I believe is not a possibility. If I do this, c16, e18, it kind of transposes into like the just like if he had played d15 first, which is fine. I think this is okay. The d12 stone is exactly where you want it to be for an attack on this kind of shape. Especially if I can get, especially if I can get b18. Yeah, I feel this is good. It makes b18 important. I'm gonna follow up with, if I do this and he does like c8, do I have anything compelling? b18 at that point is something. I'm gonna do this and then 1, 2, 3. Okay, he just does it. So I guess I need to get some profit out of attacking this group here. b18, b14. Okay, let's see how he responds to b18. It's definitely Sente. Like, b14 is pretty threatening otherwise. b14, b13, b12, b14, or sorry, a14, a13. Yeah, okay. So he's gonna go up there. Yep, just run out to the center. I feel like this is a little slow. It's not like I could make a lot of eye space along the bottom here anyway. It does let him get b12 in more of a Sente than it was before, but I'm not too concerned about that. I like h14, I like f16. I'm gonna go with this. I need to make something of this group here. Okay, so he plays f16. Okay, just get all my groups up. This is definitely not a good position for me, but it's not terrible. I don't think. This group of his is certainly over-concentrated, but like these 3 stones are perfectly situated for him. My wall here does nothing. Do I even need to respond to that? I don't think I do. I think playing at like e4 or e3 right away is a little bit more important. I guess e4. d6 is a thing, but maybe a little too over-concentrated. e3 much more likely, tons of territory for him. Oh, interesting. Okay, d4 is not a move you see very often. but I actually quite like it. I play it sometimes, and it's usually a surprise to my opponents when I do. The idea is that no matter which of these you do, you're going to be getting fifth line territory in one direction or the other. Like if I go here and he goes there, well, that shape there works really nicely with this. If I go here and he goes there, there, then, well, he's got like a 16-point corner now, all of a sudden. So, well played, good sir. I feel like going here, e5, f5 up, and then like a c2 is my best bet. Okay, that is not what he does. Interesting. Interesting. So if I go up here, basically, is there a move I can make around in this area that doesn't let him just grab k3 instead? Some sort of sente. Like if I go here, is c6's sente? No, it's not. Wish that it were. So maybe I grab, no, if I do k3, he definitely does e5. If I do e6 and he does k3, then at least I have some agi around c6. So I'm going to do this. If by some chance he plays, you know, something like c6, then I'm happy. Okay. One sec. Okay, so he did go that. So obviously k3 or k4 is the right move here. Actually, maybe a d5 forcing move first. D5, c5. Like, nah, not necessary. And I'd rather keep the agi. So k4, k3. I think k3 is fine. This is good. This goes a long way to catching up. Okay. That's aggressive. Not sure where he's going with that. I think j5 is one of several moves that works here. Do I do this first? Boom. And k4. I guess so. h4, k4. Like, okay, obviously he has a forcing sequence starting at j6, g6. Atari me at f5, go down. Cut at e5. I don't even care, right? Yeah, this is fine. I think it's sharp. It's definitely sharp, and anything could happen, but I'm pretty comfortable. Pretty comfortable. Okay, so he did not go for the one starting at k5. He went for the one starting at j6. Like g4 is interesting. If he goes, if he connects here, then here, boom, 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 boom. I capture 4 stones. He captures probably these 3. If I go here, he goes g7 up. And then e4. He's definitely kind of, yeah, I kind of have to do this. It'll probably involve an exchange, like giving away these 3 stones for some part of this. I guess I'm okay with that. Yeah, so now he's gonna go f3, boom, f3. F2. Yeah, okay, maybe this isn't as good as I thought. It is at least sente. Like, after F2, I don't have to do anything. Right? Because if I tenuki and he goes H2... Okay, I tenuki, he go... Okay, first of all, if he connects, obviously, easy peasy. If he goes H2, I go G2, or G1. And then if he connects Atari at J2 and I'm fine. Yeah, so this is at least it's gote. Which means I can get this in now. Which goes a long way towards compensating for those stones there. So that's good to know. Yeah, so later on I can save these with E7 if that becomes an issue, and it probably will. I can grab this stone right away with K7, which I might want to do. I might want to just capitalize on this thickness right away with O4. Because how much of a bummer would it be if I did this and then he did like L6 forcing move N3? And it's like, okay, what was all this for? So yeah, I definitely think I want to play one of these moves. Probably just that. I think that's good. Okay, so he's making me over-concentrated, but it's not the end of the world. He's pretty over-concentrated here as well. And definitely he's over-concentrated here. So this game's not really about efficiency. I think it's going to be about eking out small reductions. O4... No, hide. O4... Let me turn that off for a second. O4, R6, R10. Yeah, I certainly can't let him get O4, so that seems fine. It's sente in the sense that I don't have to play here now. I've already got what I want there. He's probably going to jump in at like R12 or something because that seems to be his style. Just jump in the way of every large extension. But again, not the end of the world. I do want to get E7 at some point, if at all possible, which means I need to keep this ladder in mind. Because if I go here and he Atari's there, boom, 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 boom. Well, first of all, I gotta get rid of this. But after I get rid of that, that turns into a ladder where I need this to stay good for me. It's good for me now, but I just need it to still be good for me whenever that sequence actually occurs. Okay. I feel like the pincer here is pretty good because if he jumps in at the 3-3 point, then R10 is in a good spot. If I pincer here though, am I worried about J17? Probably am. But this is not much of a pincer at all. If I go here, O16, and then instead of like R14, I go K17. What happens then? He goes R17. That would be kind of dangerous for him. Here's something. I feel like this is a really interesting strategic decision here. I think there's a lot going on. Yeah, let's go for that. So yeah, he's obviously going to do that. I'm going to do that. And now let's see what he chooses. Okay, he chooses that. Which is a good move normally, but I think it gives me an opportunity to cut and attack these guys. So it's just a question of what the best way to do that is. Q14 is an option, but I don't like the way that Q14, Q13, P14, R12 interacts with the R10 stone. This is an option, P15. There's at least no Sente follow-up for R14. Interesting. There's also, okay, if I just take it easy with like R16 or R, yeah, something like in this neighborhood, and he jumps up here, yeah, that's just flat out bad. This is probably best. He is gonna play Q13 for sure though, and it's gonna play well with the shape on the right side. My R10 stone's gonna need some babysitting real soon. You can tell. Oh wow. He does not go for Q13. But I think I like this for us even better. Q15, Q13, Q14. Like, J15 is a really nice double purpose move now. So if I can get Q15 and Sente and then turn around and grab J15, I'm in good shape. These two stones become the focus. Yeah, I like it. He could play Q13 now. But it allows me to play Q13, P13, which is not something I would have been able to play if he just played Q13 right away. So that would have made this exchange bad. So I don't think he'll play Q13 here. I think he'll play either something like R16 or S17 to get even further into the corner and just reduce my corner, which is a fine strategy considering that he already has 2.5. Yeah, exactly. So S17. So he's going for raw cash, which is a good strategy considering he already has 2.5 corners. Now he's got, well, basically 2.5 corners, and he could potentially make that 3.5 corners, which puts me behind on cash. But it does give me Sente. R13 is really nice now, and Sente, I think. So R13, he'll probably respond with something like R17 or R18, and then I can grab J15 and make it about these. Yeah. I think I'm going to Tanuki here and just grab J15. I just like this exchange because now Q13 is not just a straight up like Hane. Okay. Interesting. Okay, I think that's pretty bad. It would be good if it wasn't for this thickness here, making this group much safer. This is really nice shape to give me. If he goes, yeah, okay, he's not going to go. If I do this, I think he'll probably have to respond at H12, otherwise that last two move exchange was kind of pointless. And if he does respond at H12, then I just get O14 or something for free-ish. If I just grab O14 now, it's still fine. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't get greedy and just grab O14 now. Yeah. Let's try that. What's his... He must have a plan. I don't think he can just give up these 2 stones. That's pretty huge. There's got to be a deeper plan here that I don't see yet. F11 is a nice move for him, I think. Okay. I don't think that's a plan. Like, I don't think it's gonna work very well. He's crawling, like, he can't get much further along here. This thickness is tremendous. And it's allowing O18. O18 is the perfect move. Best you can do, yeah, is N18, P18, and now M17. Or that. I guess I should take M17 now. If he goes here, that's fine. Man, I love Go. Okay, so I could just grab this right away and let him... I don't want to let him get out. I want to keep this attack going. Okay, so if I go here, he goes there, boom, and he goes there. He captures that stone, sure, but I still think he doesn't have eye space. In fact, after this, yeah, in fact, he doesn't even get the eye, yeah. He has to capture. I think he should play the P16, Q17 exchange before anything else. I think. I could be wrong, but I think that's good. Yeah, he is thinking a while about this because it is tough for him. I think this reflects a mistake on his part. Obviously, the main plan is he captures at 015. I play P12. And all my stones are linked up. His group is probably dead, and we're probably ahead. So that's plan A. If he... Yeah, I don't really see the need for a plan B. I don't see how that fails. Let's scout this guy out a bit. English. Tons of games. Oh my god, this guy's super prolific. Pretty constant 3Q. Poked up into 2Q a while ago, but yeah. Okay, this is all going according to plan so far. Famous last words. Okay, so he gives up on the local situation. Those are gonna die. And now he's trying to get that profit back by attacking these stones. So now it's just a matter of keeping these guys alive, which I think is doable. Let's think about it though. F10, F9. What about G10? Then if he goes G9, then I can go H11. Where does that get me though? It gets me nowhere, then he plays J10. Okay, what about F9? F10. E10. F11. F10, E10, F11. I can give up this stone if I do that, and I get 2, 2, 2. I kind of like that. Even if I lose these stones, it's not the end of the world as long as he doesn't get like all of this, right? So if I can err on the side of this group, which is much more likely to survive, then that's fine. Even if I lose these stones, I'll still have reduced this area enough. But I think I can probably just keep everything. Okay. Tactics. D10, F12. Okay, D10, F12 is perfect. D10, E8, E9, which is much more likely. How do I then turn around and attack these two? How about just this? And then if he pushes at E11. Lots of interesting choices here. I think I'm just going to do this, let him grab E11, Tanuki to somewhere else, keep that Aji there. In fact, the somewhere else I think will have to be just like K7. Go's a hard game, yo. Okay, R12. Sure, I don't think I have any choice here. Creates, if he leaves it the way it is, I think it creates a Maji around S14. Not for now, for later, but creates some interesting Maji. Okay. I think he's going for something like K14. So if I go here, K14, K15. K14, K15. Cut. Then I can just push out here. Then when he goes there, I have to push out there. Can I do it in a way that doubles into a threat to save these? Okay, I have to do this. He's going to do K14 for sure. Yeah. How about this? If I go here, He can connect, save that stone, but then I'll connect here, still kill all of these. If he goes and connects there, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, that's the solution to this puzzle. I found it. I solved the puzzle. This has to be the solution, right? Yes. Okay, so what are the remaining big points? P6 is huge. Yeah. Just gonna connect up there. That's a good sequence. It's worth like 8 points or something like that, but it's not too much problem. Okay, P6. P6, I said it was huge. Immediately he plays it. No, I'm not suggesting he's stream sniping. I'm just saying that he made the right choice. Okay, I want to start aiming at D6. D6 F7. No. D6 E7, that's it. So this is basically just a forcing him for that. So forget that idea. I really wish I knew for sure what R6 means. Or R3, sorry. Does R3 live? R3 Q2. No, I don't trust myself. I kind of want to just do this. It's like 7, 8 points of pure territory. There's got to be bigger stuff though. Okay, if I go here, okay, I think I'm seeing something here. If I go here and he has to block at J13, and then I play F12. If he wants to keep me off that connection, he has to play H12. Hold on, I have to go in the tank for a second. Yeah, so J13 he connects. F12, if he goes H12, then D11 connects. Yeah. This is good. That's really good, I think. Right? It takes advantage of the fact that after I play F12, then D11 G10 captures. So when I play D11, he can't just prevent the connection here. He has to protect this thing. But if he does that with G9, I might still be screwed. But then there's a throw in, and oh, it gets really, really complicated. There we go. It's all coming together, I think. So he's gonna do G9 now, although I think he'll probably spend a while on it. G9, D10, yeah, see G9. So then what does he do here? So G9, H11, J11, G11 Atari. Yeah, I think this works. I hope. Okay, so now if he wants to prevent the connection, he has to go here. So all of a sudden it's not this group that's in trouble, it's this group. That was a nice tactic. Yeah, I really like that. I really like G12. So now after this, is there anything he can do? No, I think he's just dead, right? Throw in, capture Atari. Do I even need to throw in? Can I just do this? He'll be down to 2 liberties. Yeah, I don't need to do anything else. Yeah, this is just over now. I think I have to learn to just never say that something's dead. I'm always wrong when I'm streaming. It's just the universe's way of keeping my ego in check. Okay, he gives up too. So reducing libs. Whatever, I'm miles ahead at this point. I'm just gonna play it safe. He's probably gonna play it safe too with B11. Yeah. Okay, so we're basically done here. So now this takes on new meaning because now it's actually threatening a much larger framework than just here. It's now making territory all over here. So this is nice now, I think. Something like this would work too, but there's still an opening here. I think this is fine. That's all right. I have to be careful to watch out for tactics around O12. Like if I do like this and he goes O12, Atari, connect, boom. I'm low on time. I think it's fine. I don't think I have to worry about anything here. Okay, I don't. I'm surprised you didn't go for O12. I think there's probably something to it. But I'm not complaining. This is much easier for me. Oh, maybe he just wanted that. No, I don't think so. This cut isn't really that useful. You can't really cross-cut there. This is too severe. I think if push came to shove, I think I could actually make eyes here. Because this is a forcing move. I'm gonna have like S7. I think we're okay. I think we're okay, guys. The only place we're not okay is the clock. Okay, he is going for the crosscut. I have a couple of ways of dealing with this. I think they all involve that move though. So I'm just going to start with that. Okay, after he goes here and I go there. No. If he goes here, I go here. Lots of options. Oh no. I dropped a bunch of frames there. I'm still dropping frames. I'm sorry about that, guys. It seems like my internet connection is being a little wonky. Okay, so I think this is the right. Do I do this first? I think so. This stone allows me to do that. 873 drop frames. Okay. Okay, so I think this is my out. If I do this and he captures, then I'm home free. If I do this and he plays N11, I go out. Oh, this is tough. I'm just gonna go there. He has to go N11 now. He has to. Yeah, there's a couple of ways out of this, I think. So if he pushes out an N11, which is his only move right now, I go here. I have the O7 threat. I have the S12 threat. Yeah, this is really tough. Okay, so he didn't do N11. That's obvious. He kind of also has to grab M11 now. It's pretty much mandatory. So then after M11, Atari, connect, maybe even Atari again. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like there's lots of options. Arg, frame dropping like mad. Okay, what happens if I do the? Oh no, I don't. I have that weakness there. Okay, what happens if I do this? I think this is just better. I feel like this position deserves more reading, but I don't have time. He can't just go there because L11, L13. Okay, so I'm out of the woods. He could go M12, then I capture, and then he attacks this, but at that point, who really cares? He might even... Okay, if I do this, I'm still okay with Q12, which is what I always have to keep my eyes on. Yeah, I'm okay in a lot of different ways here. Okay, so I think the whole point of this was just to save these stones. Which he can do now. I'm down to very few time periods. I'm okay with him saving those stones though. I got a lot more in return. Just trying to see if there's any tactic here. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. Oh, I didn't make the time period. I was 1 second too late for the time period. Okay, I now have tactics around S16. Tactics around lots of places. Tactics around L11. Huh. Okay, I missed that. I missed that. Yeah. No! Are you serious? Oh my god! Oh my god! This is what I get for disabling sound. Oh my god. Alright. Let's pretend I'm not a complete moron. Oh man, so many beautiful tactics to be winning that game. This happens to me every single time. Yeah, all I had to do was go here. He's obviously going to do that. Well, okay, he could be more ambitious. He could be like there, or just, yeah, it's the same thing. He could do that. It's not like I'm saving these with one more move. And then I can grab, you know, this sort of thing. And then I'm way ahead here, right? I have to believe I'm way ahead here. Yeah, I am way ahead here. Oh, sorry. My webcam's covering it up.